Hi Aries, welcome. This is a reading for March 2022. Keep in mind, even though I tend it for that time frame, these readings are timeless, so whenever you come across them, it is the right time for you. Keep in mind, it's Pisces season. It's very watery and emotional, but intuitive and comforting. So keep that in mind, how that affects you and others around you and everything on this earth. Please use spiritual discernment when watching these readings. You can use what resonates the best. Your sun, moon, rising, Mercury, North Node, Venus sign. Without further ado, we're going to get right into it. Let's see the present energy for Aries. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So, that's peculiar. Normally the Queen of Swords can be very icy, very, can be a little emotionless. But there seems to be, because it's in reverse, I feel like it's much harsher, like you have to at this time. Why? Because of your environment? Let me see. Let's go into what's the challenge. It could be somebody else as well. We'll get into it. What's Aries' challenge? The Tower. Yeah, I'm feeling like it might be somebody in your environment. Or yourself. Maybe it's both, because I'm feeling both. It could be for some of you with somebody in environment, for others of you, or possibly for all of you, it could be a both thing. Like, you have to be this way in the environment because there's someone in your environment that is this way. Very, very cold, calculating. The Queen of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like the power of the Queen of Swords. She's very smart. She's very, very intelligent. She doesn't give a shit about emotions. She's like, tell me the facts and nothing but the facts. I don't care why this upsets you. It's not going to upset me. She needs every piece of information. In reverse, that's like not needing that at all. Or just coming off so cold. It's like using that power of knowledge for evil. It's, for negative reasons. It's coming off, it's very, oh my God, in the Tower, it's coming off very, very, but there's emotional satisfaction in it too. For me, if this is you, it's coming off like I'm just going to be cold right now all over to the world because I am focused on myself right now. I am focused on myself and what makes me happy. But the challenge is this Tower though. And once I get the spread, I will use the second deck to clarify them. Okay? What's hiding from Aries? The Seven of Swords, lies, deceit, perhaps a strategy. This strategy. Wow. Oh my God. It feels like poker. It feels like I'm feeling like people are playing poker in a room, in a building or a house that is falling apart. You know what else I'm getting to? I'm getting like, it's like while everything else is falling apart, you're cool and collected, and you're not realizing there's even a deeper strategy. You're coming off very cold. It's like you don't want people to know whether you're feeling super happy or super sad even, because this is your strategy tonight. It's like that people are going to feed off of it, especially because it's such a destructive environment. Some of you guys are in really toxic workplaces, and some of you guys are actually in toxic homes. The strength for Aries to use at this time. There's a toxic situation here where it's causing the environment. It's very unstable. It's going to come down. It's going to be oh my God. Death card. You got to transform. Oops, I didn't realize I had it so far out. Sorry about that. Okay. The Death card, that's transformation. That could be an ego death. Kill them all. Some of you might be even killing. You know how they say killing someone with kindness? But I'm feeling like it's more than that. Like, you're not even trying to be overtly kind to anybody. You're just kind of cordial. You're not acting upset. You're not showing how angry you are. Even though there's a lot of things that are bothering you. I feel like for a lot of you, it's, oh my gosh, it's like a survival technique, and it's like a part of your strategy to get out of the Tower, to get out of the environment or change it. with it being in the strength position, I feel like it's you that is going to end this toxic BS that's happening here. Oh my goodness. Okay, spiritual guidance and advice for Aries, please. Two of Swords, cutting somebody off or saying something. You got a choice. You got to choose to say something or not. Yeah, it's definitely about saying something. It's like you're waiting for the perfect time to say something. The perfect time to say something. The perfect time to just... How do I do this? It's like you're doing every strategy, but then you see these two swords, like she can't even pick the rest of them up. It's like very determined, but there's something else here, and there's those two swords there. There's one more I have to pick up. I don't know. I want both. I can't pick up both. Maybe I'll just leave it behind. What is this? We'll see. Let's clarify. We'll find out when I get there. Something's about to come to a head, and you're gonna have to tell somebody the truth. Should I tell them the truth bluntly, straight up? Should I be rough about it? Should I just say it excuse me, just how it is? Do I say it nicely? Do I not say it at all? It's kind of like that. I feel like you guys are trying to pick between one of those both options. Let me get the present energy, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Wow, I got the King of Wands, and it landed on my arm like really weird. It did one of these things. It flipped out, and then kind of just went flap like that. It makes me feel like it is a King of Wands that is upright, but is choosing to be seen in reverse. Like, I can't be the King of Wands right now. I can't be too fiery right now because people will feed off of it in a negative way or choose to do something negative about that. But I am the King of Wands. I'm still doing King of Wands shit. I just gotta be kind of low about it. It's not even like some of you guys might be outwardly lying to people in this environment that would use you or take advantage or whatever the case is for you guys. Yeah, I got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is giving me cordial energy. Because you see an opportunity. You see the opportunity in acting this way. And then the Strength card. Some of you guys are having to do this with some kind of Queen of Swords. Someone who's coming off just very cold and uncaring about your perspective in something. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. Or going for an opportunity, like planting a seed. The Strength card is having compassion, but it's also about restraint. And then there's that Knight of Swords again, which is about just speaking and impulsively, like speaking, rushing to information. You see him running, like I gotta go send this message. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of you guys are holding it back till the right time. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the thing. What is Aries' challenge at this time? We got the Tower and the Star. Oh boy. The challenge is just dealing with it. Like, I wish I didn't have to deal with this. I wish I could just get out of here right now. I wish I could just tell them off. I wish I could just tell the truth. I wish. I wish I could just be myself. But I can't because they're doing this and they're doing that. All these cards fell out reverse. Oh boy. Let me see. Again, waiting. This is literally waiting. You see her waiting for her waves so she can do her surfing thing. We got the Six of Cups. Some of you guys, this is definitely a home environment. The High Priestess. And then we got the Page of Wands in reverse. But all of these came out in reverse. So the Six of Cups. This is a relationship. And I feel like you guys intuitively know that this has been a very toxic, harmful situation. A lot of you guys intuitively know that you can't say anything yet. Or you have to say things in a certain way. But the Page of Wands, with it coming out in reverse, it was now upright. So I feel like a lot of you guys are coming off. I feel like you guys are being seen as incapable in action, and you kind of want it to be that way because people will take advantage, because the King of Wands is the king of action. So, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be a he, you could be a woman. I'm just saying in the sense of masculine energy, that is action, that is doing, that is free will. And Wands is fire, which is a masculine sign. Action, fire, passion, free will. A lot of people will take advantage of that. So it's kind of like, you know, reminds me of like when, you know, someone in charge walks, you know, someone who owns the place of a store or business or some shit like that. They disguise themselves and walk in as a customer. It's like, I can't be a king right now. Like, I can't show them I'm the king right now. I have to walk amongst them as a peasant, or else they'll feel very intimidated or very entitled, or they'll try to attack me, or they'll try to have me do this and this and that. Some of you guys, I'm not getting pentacles, but for some of you, if you are making money, I feel like some of you have people asking you for money a lot. And you guys need to be mindful of that, because you're going to need this money, so you don't want to be giving it willy-nilly. But I think a lot of you guys know that. Oh my gosh, there's so much here. What is the situation? And so when I get to do these readings like this, like, I'm so compelled to get to the nitty-gritty specific, but if I do that too hard, I'll get somebody's very, very specific story, and then it won't be a general reading anymore. So I try to get the basis of the energy, because you could have 17 different situations, a million different situations that Aries energy is going through right now, but the energy is still the same as it's showing in the cards. What's hiding from you right now that you need to see? Just lies? Is it okay? The cycle. This is a cycle. You're going through this for a reason. This is a karmic cycle of lessons. Okay. Okay, Knight of Wands. So, just because you can't be seen as overly assertive, I feel like you guys are assertive, and it's coming off in this environment, people in this environment, as aggression. Probably almost violence. Some of you guys have probably been accused of violence as well. Now, you can't come off that way, but behind the scenes, strategically, you know, one person walking this way, it's, you know, like in the Matrix when he was on the phone with homie, and the agents went one way and then he had to go to another way. It's given like that. Like, when somebody turns a corner, then you can turn the corner, you know, so you are not seen. It's kind of like you still have to make moves. You just gotta be very smart about it. And if you're going to say something, you got to be very smart about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. Okay? And then we have the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new emotional, this is like a brand new love, a brand new cup of love. Let me get one more for that. You're finding a brand new love for something. King of Swords. Yeah, you're mastering the way you, not only the way you think, but the way you communicate. The strategy of you dealing in this like tower moment and dealing with what you're dealing with in this environment. Oh man, it's like, this is, you don't even realize you're gathering up very valuable tools being in this situation. It's making you the King of Swords. And there's the tower at the bottom of the deck, just what I said. This opportunity is, it's like it's sharpening your sword, it's sharpening your mind. You're going to learn how to think a lot better. You're going to understand how other people think. It's like you're going to be able to get in people's heads, but not in their heads. Like, I don't mean that in a negative way. Just, you are going to be able to understand people a lot more, especially whoever's in this environment. If this is a home environment, oh man, I'm so sorry. But not really though, because it's sharpening you to be the King of Swords. What are you even saying? And you still in your King of Wands shit anyway, so don't worry about, don't get mad or feel frustrated that you have to hide that. Because people, you know what I mean? And when I mean hide, I more so mean, you know how they say hide, like, it's like you're hidden in plain sight. Let's clarify the strength for you to use at this time. The Death card. Temperance. Balancing oneself. Healing as well. Could have an angel around you helping you out. There's that King of Cups, so it's going to take a very high emotional intelligence. That means understanding your emotions, knowing when to express them, knowing when not to express them. That's also understanding other people's emotions, knowing when not to take that shit personally. I feel like you're going to be deading like a lot of ways you used to handle destructive people in your life before. You're going to handle it a lot differently. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. And you're going to invest in what you're truly waiting on with the Three of Wands. Simple as that. Wow. It's taking some time though. I feel like y'all fire energy is very, very impatient. But trust me, you have to wait for the right time. Okay? Let's get the spiritual guidance and advice. Woo, that flew. What card is that that's flying? Alright, Eight of Pentacles, hard at work. The fact that it flew like that, I wish you'd seen the card. It was like, boom! Just did one of these. It's like it cartwheeled itself away from me. I feel like y'all, a lot of this about traveling as well, moving out of this home if it's your home, quitting this job and going to a better one that is much more stable and not so destructive and toxic. First of all, I feel like you guys know wherever you're staying right now, home, place, whatever it is, it could be a city, it could be an actual building, it could be, you know what I mean, where you live, but regardless of what it is for whoever of you, you know it's going to fall apart eventually. So you know it's not best not to even try to fix it or try to change people or try to be understood by people. In fact, you know that there is a very divine timing where you're going to have to leave because you are not going down in that tower when it comes down. You don't plan on being in that tower when it comes down. So you're very hard at work at that. Wow, Knight of Cups, which is like expression of love. It's very, very impulsive, emotionally impulsive. And I feel like with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like it's about putting in all the work you can. And now we have the King of Pentacles, which is crazy because we have the King of Wands came out, the King of Swords came out, and the King of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are trying to get up your money, honestly. I think it's about getting up your money to leave whatever this crazy ass situation is. I gotta get up my money, I gotta work hard, I gotta do it this way, and I gotta be real particular about it, and it's causing me hindrance, and it's challenging my mind, but this challenge is sharpening my mind, and it's gonna help me in future endeavors, so I'm not even gonna stress it, but I need to save up myself and also save my value. The King of Pentacles knows who he can hand money to and let them borrow money because they know who's gonna pay them back. They don't just be giving it to anybody unless it's a charity he's passionate about, which is that Nine of Cups. You know how to the King of Pentacles knows where to invest, and that's just not, it's not just money, it's one's time. It's especially with the King of Pentacles, it's money, it could be time, it could be yourself, your value, it could be anything, because that Pentacles is all about, and with that Five of Swords, they're determined and you're trying to really zigzag away from the mind games here. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles, a lot of you guys are going to be building your wealth and really building kind of like, especially with the King of Swords here too, it's like you're building in your mind, but tangibly too, and like an arsenal of information, an arsenal of, you know, not just people, things that are valuable, places that are valuable, people that are valuable. You're ready to build your table because you're going to be determining who can sit at your table in the future. So, wow. Right now, just looking at those options. Don't worry, the ending's gonna come. Just make sure you're not up in there. Make sure you have no part of it. You don't even belong in this tower anyways. Let's get some tea leaves. Okay, protection from a powerful friend. I thought, got a dog here. Could be an actual dog. Could be at the bottom of the deck. I see a dark woman. Dealings or a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. That's also could be your enemy too, because it is just at the bottom of the deck. But it could be someone who's causing a lot of this crap. But we got protection from a powerful friend. Announcement. I know you guys are about to make an announcement. That's what's crazy. I know it, and like I said, this is the advice. Wait till the right time. Okay? Get back to the basics. Get back to your pen. Get back to your craft. Get back to what you're good at. Learn how to communicate yourself right. Guaranteed success. As long as you work hard and don't, you know what I'm saying? Let anything, especially your environment, okay, get to you, stop you, stifle you. We got dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. We got boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I just said that. You have to increase your efforts. Okay? Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. That's what I was talking about with this tower card. You leaving this situation. Because this is going to be that moment. And I think you guys are just, that is going to be the right time. When you can fully break out. And this King of Wands don't got to be in reverse no more. When it comes to projection, you can come out and really be, you know, really show who you are. Also got hidden secrets can harm you. Let me get more on that. I do feel like that speaking a certain way, because You got people who use information against you. Look, see, parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. They'll be like, yo, you know they're doing this, you know they're doing that, you know, blah, 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 and it causes more strife. You don't want no parts. So don't be telling somebody nothing that's gonna leave you vulnerable. In this climate, I don't think so. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. You finna get out, I'm telling you. Hat, you will be playing a different role. What did I just say? Oh, okay. So what am I gonna do is I'm going to pick a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle here. Pick a card for the Aries energy, and I'm going to read a bit of it, okay? Alright, here we go. For Aries, please. I just need one card. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Let me see if I can get it without that glare. 23 equates to a 5. 5 is changes. It's very much Tower energy. Whoops. I just dropped all the rest of these cards. It's all going to come down like a house of cards. Okay. Give me a second. Let me get the book. 23. 5 is literal change. That's crazy. God gonna do craziness, man. But it's gonna be worth it, I promise you. Especially within. You're gonna have a different strength you had no idea you had, okay? Here we go. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Beneath the illusions, pretty as they may seem, you know what's real. Beneath the lies, sweet though they may sound, you know what is worthwhile. All that is genuinely and truly essential for the heart to throb with life is worthwhile. Anything that dulls it or suffocates its vibrant aliveness must be questioned, challenged, and more than likely cast aside, for the heart is our key to living an authentic life. What is there once that is compromised? Without its foundation of truth, we are to be forever lost in confusion, doubt, and despair. You're a sacred warrior, a defender of the heart. You have cried genuine tears of your own grief and also the grief of the world. You have raged at injustice and oppression in your own life and in the world. You have felt the need to protect the presence of love, for whilst it is exceptionally powerful, it can too easily be smothered under lies and fear. The sacred warrior must not heed the dangerous voices that say, "Oh, stop being so sensitive. Stop making such a big deal out of things." That's gaslighting. Love is the biggest deal there is. What else is worth being so sensitive about? The sacred warrior is vigilant. The sacred warrior is vigilant that the presence of love is not chipped away by fear, criticism, doubt, or untruths. Even if others find the unflinching honesty of your feelings difficult to handle, even if those feelings are expressed with gentleness and compassion, the sacred warrior honors the task of being more faithful to love than to anything else. This includes the fear of loss. Actually, it includes the fear of anything at all. This brings guidance to honor even the smallest steps in your path of the sacred warrior. They are no less important than the more noticeable and dramatic actions on the path. One single misstep can begin a landslide of great devastation. Being vigilant with what is meaningful and what is truthful, even in the smallest and seemingly most insignificant ways, strengthens the sacred warrior and prevents darkness from gaining a stronghold from the inside. That darkness will be intelligent and sneaky. It will tell you that it doesn't matter, that this one time you can forget what you promised, that you are just one person and that you can't make a difference anyway. That darkness will lure you into sleepy ambivalence and dull your light, if you allow it to. The sacred warrior within will fight with love and honor to be true to what has meaning, and never, ever allow it to be cast aside, even if it seems easy in the moment. The sacred warrior finds joy and humor in life, to prevent the seriousness of the task from stifling the heart that just wants to live and be free. That joy brings strength to the warrior and an expanded, relaxed awareness that can sense the presence of fear, whether it is masked as anger, hate, or doubt, and immediately respond to it with fierce compassion. A sacred warrior will not allow fear to gain a stronghold within the heart. You are being asked to stay strong and stand your ground. This might be a big emotional journey that feels like the fight of your life. It may be in a matter that does not seem to hold much importance. Perhaps, for example, you're contemplating an idea you feel could be something, but those around you declare it is nothing much, too impractical, too little, or too much. However, what is happening or soon will be happening is worthwhile. So, hold tight. Ask for help through the healing process below. Stay true to the sacred warrior of love that you are and defend to the end all that is worthwhile. So the healing process is, I call upon the sacred warriors of unconditional love. I ask for your support, protection, assistance, and intervention on my behalf through unconditional love, that what is truly worthwhile for the light and life of the heart be protected and preserved within me and in the world for the greater good. Through my own free will, so be it. Defend. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Till next time. Bye.